Hello, and welcome to round 4 of CASWARS. Please have a look in the description box below for all the other competitor videos. There is no voting in this one, so you can just sit back and relax. We are making an occult sim today, and then at the end of this creator sim, there will be a let's play involving the sim. So I never realized that there was an occult sim creation button in the creator sims. So yeah, that was a discovery for me. I had so much fun discovering all the different facial features you could give vampires because I've literally never done that in creator sim before. I must live in a cave. Basically, I just play like happy families and building in the sims. So yeah, I never really do anything with sims that are human, but I feel like there is so much more opportunities for me to do that now that I know it's a thing. But yeah, let's just bypass on the whole I'm a really big idiot thing and focus on our sim. So Esmeralda is elder sim, but she doesn't want anyone to know that she is a vampire. So she really dresses like a sweet old little granny, and she really wants to blend in with the crowd. So this first outfit that we give her is very subdued, and she really wants to just hide in the shadows, and not in a creepy vampire way, but just to, not be noticed. So this first outfit I love. It's actually nearly all CC except for the shoes and the tights and the accessories. And we go for this hair, which kind of hides some of her facial features. And then we also give her glasses because she doesn't want people to notice, her vampire eyes and all the skin features on her face. So that's her first outfit. And then, yeah, we give her some accessories and a nice watch. And then we move on to her vampire daily wear, I guess. So this is slightly more bold, but I really struggled with this because I didn't want to go too edgy, and then the clothes we got in the vampire pack they weren't that ideal for her. I mean, she's still an old lady. She doesn't want to wear like a top with cutouts on, and some of it was very lacy, and apparently my editing is really bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I really struggled with this. This was nearly harder than making her into a sweet old granny. I think if she was like a teenager, or I wanted her to be like an edgy vampire, it would have been super easy. But yeah, I still wanted her to look like an old lady. Those culottes were really cool, and if they were more of a wine red kind of color, I would have gone with them. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of those tops that came with vampires are like see-through, and yeah, just not really right. But that's fine, I guess. So yeah, we are getting there slowly, guys. We are nearly at her outfit, I promise. I think I'm just missing. Oh yeah, I'm missing one of her hair. I decided for the vampire everyday outfit, she doesn't have to hide her facial features, so I go for a similar length hair, but one way you can really see her face. I take her glasses off, and I also give her some earrings. I settled for this cardigan in this really nice red color, and this is a CC cardigan that you can literally put on top of any outfit. So any top in the game, any dress in the game, you can put this cardigan on top, which I thought was really awesome. So yeah, it's not the most out there vampire outfit, I guess, but I think it's a little bit more bold, and she's definitely not hiding in the shadows in this outfit. We also gave her some cute little red earrings because she still wants to look nice. Yeah, but maybe she wouldn't wear red earrings otherwise because she wouldn't want to draw attention to herself. So those are her first two outfits, and then for the remaining outfits she only gets one for variation. um so yeah, for her party wear, I kind of struggled with this because obviously she needs to be a little bit fancy, but she's a little old lady and she doesn't want to be noticed. So we end up going with this blazer and this skirt in a brown color, and then we go with some kind of fancier stockings, which are kind of hideous, and brown shoes. I don't know why the game kept giving her like blue eyeliner. I really don't think that's appropriate for a granny lady that wants to, be very subtle. So yeah, we gave her some accessories for the athletic, wow, great speaking, athletic wear. We just gave her like pretty basic clothing because I don't really see her like going to work out or anything. I thought it was hilarious for the sleepwear that the game randomized the rest in peace CC leggings for her. I mean, that would have been such a perfect match, but I think she's a bit old for them. Um, I mean, not saying that you can't wear leggings if you're old. Like, I think it's totally fine. But I see them more on like a teenage sim, maybe. I wanted it to be more comfy and cozy. So, yeah, we went for a more basic option there. But yeah, I thought that was so funny. Um, for the party wear, we again wanted to be really subtle. I nearly went with that sweater because I was obsessed with it in all the different colors. It is CC, but it's also based on like an in-game item. But yeah, we go for this beautiful blue skirt that I'm semi-obsessed with today. Can you tell? And then we try and find a top. And I get close, but I don't know. I was struggling. And then I thought about just going all beige, but then that didn't really work. So then I decided to go for this really cute like cardigan and dress combo that came in the game. You'll see it in a moment, hopefully. Yeah, this one. So this one is a little bit more funky and it's probably her most bold look, but I guess that's kind of expected from a party look. For swimwear, obviously she's a vampire, so sunlight is not her friend. So I realized that we really should cover her up completely. So we gave her a really full-on swimsuit in a sec, and we also give her sunnies and a hat. So hopefully the sun doesn't do too much damage to her. The same thing for the hot weather, where we decided that we need the big hat because obviously she if she's outside she doesn't want the sunlight on her. And then we go for what dress do we go for? I can't remember, guys. Um, we go for this dress, I think, with some kind of like subtle slippers, and then we do throw some sunnies on as well. And I'm trying to put little accessories on her because I don't want her to be too boring, but then of course they have to be quite, subtle. And then for her winter wear, we go with a kind of muted pink skirt and a CC coat. So I didn't go ahead and download any CC for this challenge, but like in my head I thought that would take too long, but I think I could have saved time if I did download CC specific for her because I really struggled with dressing her and I edited a lot out. But anyway, we quickly did her makeup. We gave her some traits. She's gloomy, she's paranoid because she doesn't want the world to know her secret, and she's also creative because she loves to knit. And yeah, these are her outfits coming up right now, hopefully, if past me editing could have. Oh yeah, that cardigan thing I was obsessed with. I kept really wanting to put her in it, but I felt like it would draw too much attention to her because it was too nice. So yeah, these are her outfits, and stay tuned for the Let's Play in a second. I hope you like the Let's Play where you get to learn a little bit more about her. Thanks for watching. Once upon a time, on the outskirts of Brindleton Bay, there lived a little old lady. No one could remember seeing her visit the town, or recall having a conversation with her, but she was woven into the history of the town. What is known is she is often seen sitting in the shade of her front porch knitting, Esmeralda, Esme Nightwood, is a sad old lady because you see, she is torn between who she is and who she wants to be. She has lived with this for a long time. Okay, so let's go inside Esmeralda's house now. Her lounge room is decorated in a way that she thinks a lot of older ladies would decorate their house like. She loves to knit, so there is a lot of knitting stuff around. But, in fact, Esmeralda is a vampire, and she feels that she has to be a proper vampire to live up to her family's reputation and long history. So, she has bats on her wallpaper, she plays the organ, and she wears vampire clothing to make her parents proud. This is Tiffany. She has lived in Brindleton Bay for her entire life and is an active part of the community. Esmeralda was horrified when she saw Tiffany walking up her steps, but thought that she'd better greet the lady drenched by the thunderstorm that had come unexpectedly. She recognized Tiffany as she felt like they had grown up together, even though she had never spoken 2 words to Tiffany. They had both lived in Brindleton Bay for their entire lives. Tiffany was quite drenched by the thunderstorm and quite distressed by how wet she was. Esmeralda talked to Tiffany for a couple of moments before realizing that she really needed to invite Tiffany inside, otherwise the townspeople might think that she was blatantly rude. Thank goodness she had that lounge room decorated as a decoy. Esmeralda was so anxious that she instinctively curled up her fingernails and let out a horrified vampire squeal. Now she was terrified that Tiffany was going to run back to town and tell everyone her secret. Surprisingly, Tiffany appeared more than happy to continue talking with Esmeralda. Esmeralda told her how she admired her for being such a strong, community-spirited person, and that she wished she could be part of a community, as she had never felt this way in her life. Tiffany insisted that she was welcome in the town. However, Esmeralda could not believe this and refused to believe Tiffany. "This isn't me," Esmeralda said. "You're not seeing me, Esmeralda, and I could never be like you." Tiffany continued to talk with Esmeralda. She was not going to give up on her, now that she had finally had a moment to talk with this lovely lady that she had grown up with and seen for her entire life, but had never met. She wanted to make the most of the opportunity. "Really," Esmeralda said, "you're not seeing the real me." Tiffany said, "Well, go on then, show me, because I don't believe that anything you could be could scare me." Tiffany said, "Fine, I'll wait here." Esmeralda stomped off and said, "I'll show you." Esmeralda decided to put on some of her more normal clothes, the ones that she wore when she knew no one could see her. She was very anxious walking back into the lounge room. What if Esmeralda realized that she had made a terrible, terrible mistake? Tiffany might actually realize that she really was not a community person. Tiffany thought that Esmeralda looked lovely, and she said that you are a lovely person, Esmeralda, and it doesn't matter what you look like, it's what you do in life. They left promising to meet again. For once in her life, Esmeralda decided it wasn't so bad being her. She might even have a friend, and she had a town to call a real home now.